Hello and welcome to my channel. Say hi to a happy day. In this channel, I would like to share tales and stories I personally picked and are my kids' favorite book stories. Let's enjoy listening while I read to you the story of Balto and the race against time. Suspicious going on. I was snoozing on the porch when it all started. My friends Newton, Trevor, and Maya were there too. Curled up in a patch of winter sunshine, we were dreaming dreams of our puppyhood days long, long ago. Snore, snuffle, snore. Snore, snuffle, rumble. I pricked up one ear. The rumble grew louder. Was it my stomach telling me it was hungry? It usually is. I can't help it. I'm a Labrador retriever. But this particular rumble was coming from across the yard. An old van was backing out of the barn. When it stopped, two humans hopped down from the cab and walked back inside. I wagged my tail. Everything normal. Just Lucy and her grandma moving a van. Then the van changed into a tree. That was not normal. My fur stood on end. There are a lot of things I don't understand, but one thing I do know, vans are vans. Trees are trees. They're not supposed to turn into each other. Hey, Newt, I hissed. Wake up. Newt is a border collie. That means he's mega smart. He'd soon figure it out. He's also getting a little deaf. I leaned down and yelled in his ears, Newton! Newton jumped. It was a start. No need to shout. I waved a paw at the tree. Look! A tree? Baxter, you woke me up to look at a tree? I was having a great dream too. I was rounding up a runaway sheep and Newton tilted his head to one side. He always does that when he's thinking. But now that you mention it, I don't remember a tree in that spot. We had to investigate, of course. I stretched the creaks out of my back legs and picked up my tennis ball. Then we set off to give the tree a sniff. Metal, rubber, gasoline roads. Those were not tree smells. Murmured Newton. That is most suspicious. Trevor ran to join us, or rather waddled. He's a Jack Russell Terrier and shaped like a small barrel on legs. He nosed at the tree. What's all this commotion about? Rat trouble, is it? I'll soon track him down. There was a sudden soft pop and the tree turned back into a van. A crow took off from a disappearing branch with a croak of surprise. It had started to snow, and a few fluffy snowflakes drifted down onto my pale gold fur. I wanted to run away too, but I have a job to do. I may be getting old and slow, but the farm is still my territory. I have to investigate any suspicious goings-on. I'm the only one of us who lives at Happy Paws. Newton, Trevor, and Maya stay here when their humans are busy. And as for Titch, the big black dog who had just lumbered into the yard, she's a stray. She comes and goes as she pleases. The back doors of the van were open. I peeped inside. I was fitted out like a little house with a table, closets, and shelves, and a small refrigerator, and even a bed. But up front, near the steering wheel, was a shiny box covered with dials and flashing lights. I yelled in fright. The tennis ball fell from my mouth, rolled across the floor, and disappeared under the driver's seat. I really did not want to go inside the van. Flashing lights and beeping noises are at the top of my things I'm most scared of list. But that was my favorite ball. I'd chew it to the perfect level of fuzziness. I had to get it back. I climbed into the van and padded to the front. Inside, it smelled like thunderstorms. I'm scared of thunderstorms too. They make my fur go all prickly. I shook it out, scattering snowflakes over the shiny box. Suddenly, the van lurched to one side. Quivering with fear, I crawled to the back doors and peered out. The van, with me inside it, was slowly rising off the ground. I hope you enjoy listening to the story of Balto and the race against time. Suspicious going on. Please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to listen to more of our favorite book stories. See you soon!